You got the bread?
Yeah, I got the bread. You got my bread? You still owe me for last time.
Did you bring one loaf or two?
Only one. Supply and demand. The stuff's going like hotcakes. Is it all here?
Yeah, go ahead, count it.
All right. Same time next week?
Man, just give me the recipe.
Listen, even if I gave you the recipe, you don't know how to cook, do you?
No, and it's killing me.
Why don't you get a hold of yourself and watch Dish It Up Easy? I'll show you how to make it. All right, welcome to the first episode of Dish It Up Easy. I'm your host, Mark DeSaro, and this show is all about getting you in the kitchen where you can make some great food and be proud to serve it to your family and friends. Now, this good-looking older guy here, that's Dad, and he spent his whole life in the food business, and he taught me everything that I know. Although I made my career in the motion picture and television world. So I'm going to take my love for filming and my passion for food, and voila, here we are. So, Dad, I'm going to put you up over here, and he's going to watch everything that we do, and we're going to be right back and make that killer garlic cheese bread. I don't want you to wind up like that guy in the alley. All right, now finally, we're going to make that killer garlic cheese bread. So, let's get to it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take 8 ounces of whipped unsalted butter. Now the reason why we're going to use unsalted is because we have 2 separate cheeses going in here that are going to provide more than enough of our sodium for this bread. Get that in the mixing bowl. And I've left this out at room temperature so it's nice and soft. And this will be perfect for mixing. Next ingredient, crushed garlic. Now this you can get right in the produce section of any market. You can crush your own garlic if you like. This is much easier. It's just as good. So we're going to do a nice heaping teaspoon here. Now, secret ingredient number 1. Macaroni and cheese. No, we're not making macaroni and cheese. But we are going to take the dry cheese mix out of a box of macaroni and cheese. We'll save the macaroni. You can use that on another recipe. All right. I'm going to put the whole package in. Okay, now I've chopped up some flat leaf parsley here. And you want to chop it up nice and fine. This is going to provide nice color on the bread as well as that nice fresh parsley taste. Once again, you can certainly use dried parsley, not as good as the fresh stuff. So we have a nice heaping tablespoon here. Get that into the bowl. All right, now secret ingredient number 2, zesty steak sauce. Now, you get this in the same aisle as the regular steak sauce. The regular steak sauce is dark brown. This is a bit of a lighter brown with a little bit of orange color. It's very tangy flavor and sweet. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add in our zesty steak sauce, 1 teaspoon. All right, and as easy goes, one more ingredient. We're going to do a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. This gives it a nice smoky, sweet flavor. That's it. We're going to mix it up now. And you want to make sure you mix it up really thoroughly. And what this does is it makes a paste that will be spreading on the bread. Now, as garlic bread goes, there's a lot of good ones out there. This one I think rivals some of the best. Okay, so got the mix all ready to go. Now we're going to move on to the bread. I've got a nice loaf of Italian bread here that I've sliced evenly so it will cook evenly. Now you can certainly use a French bread. Actually any kind of bread will work here, but this is my favorite. So we're going to start to put on the spread, and we're going to put it on nice and heavy. Okay, and we will take an icing knife. If you don't have an icing knife, you can certainly use a spoon or a spatula. And we're going to spread it on nice and thick, making sure that we coat every piece of the bread. Just like that. Go ahead and do the other side. Now you will wind up with some leftover here, which is fine. You're going to put it into a container, throw it into the fridge, and you can put this on any kind of bread later on. Put it on regular bread, throw it in the toaster oven, and you can enjoy it more. Okay, we'll get that on there. Just like that. Same thing. Spread it on nice and thick. And this is going to make a nice crunchy top, and it's going to cook up just perfectly once we get it into that oven. We're ready to go ahead. We'll throw this onto our baking sheet. Now, once we get it onto the baking sheet, I'm going to bring it back onto our cutting board here, and I've grated up some nice Parmesan cheese here. Now, you can certainly use Romano, Parmesan, either one is fine. You can also buy this stuff pre-grated up in the market, or you can grate it yourself like I've done here. Now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to sprinkle this on. And put on a nice heavy coat, because this will melt up, and this is what's really going to give it that golden brown look. And that's it. Now, we're ready to go in the oven. If you have a broiler setting on your oven, you'll have it set on low for cooking this bread. That's the best way to cook it. If not, you can preheat the oven to 350 degrees, and that will work just fine too. So let's go ahead and throw the bread in. Okay, so you're going to let that cook for about 10 minutes, but I want you to check it occasionally because oven temperatures vary. Now, when the cheese is nice and golden brown, it's ready to pull out. Okay, the bread is done. It smells and looks beautiful. We're going to let it cool for just a few minutes, and then we're going to cut it up. So our bread is cooled just a few minutes so we can handle it, and we're going to go ahead and cut it up. We're going to cut it up in about 1.5 to 2 inch pieces. And this will go into our basket that we have here. All right, so it's taste test time. Now, I got a couple of garlic breadologists here. Miss Faith Joy Icing, my neighbor, and Miss Rebecca DeSaro, my daughter. Nice hat. All right, girls. Now, I'm going to give you a piece. I'm going to give you a piece. I want your honest opinions. You're not being paid for this, are you?
No.
Okay. All right, Faithy, go ahead. Give it a try.
Mmm. It's really good.
You're not lying, are you?
No, I'm not.
All right. Rebecca?
Oh my god. It gets better every time. I swear.
All right. We need another opinion. Mr. Cameraman Nick, come on in here. Let's see what you think.
I need more.
Oh, yeah. All right, everybody, you got it. Now, go to dishitupeasy.com. You can watch this episode again, and you can get the complete recipe. And you know what? We'll see you next time.
Why?
Hey, why don't you just watch my new cooking show?
A cooking show? I love cooking shows. I just don't know my way around a kitchen.
So what's your excuse?
Well, I don't know my pots from my pans. I don't know which knife to use. I don't know anything about being in the kitchen. I tried to boil an egg the other day. I got poisoned.
Got any more excuses?
I cut myself as a kid. I've got a complex.
Are you all done?
Oh, shit.
My love for the filming world with my love and passion that Dad taught me for the food world. And voila. And he spent his whole life in the food business and he taught me everything he knew. Now, oh God. All right, and we'll see you next time.
It's mine now.
Listen, if you watch Dish It Up Easy, you won't need the recipe. You'll learn how to make it, okay? I don't need to give you the recipe.
We're making it easy.